Let's tour my Christmas room together in my home with my cats. This room here is actually what I call my art gallery. It was inspired by the French salon galleries way back in the day. I put the paintings almost to the ceilings, and it's just a collection of paintings. And a lot of them are from thrift stores, believe it or not. And the other ones I painted myself. So in this tour, we're just going to do this room, and we'll go over what painting is thrifted, which ones I did, and a little bit about the antiques that I picked up over the years secondhand, and a little bit of the tree. So I guess we can start over in this corner here. Those ones there I painted. I paint in oil paints. I won't get too much into it, but these two here are my latest finds. I picked these up at thrift stores, and I'm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. My name's Pauline, if I haven't introduced myself yet. I love this. I found this one here for $10. The artist's name is right down here. C.W. Baker. I don't know much about him yet. Haven't really researched it. 16 by 20. Then we have this one here. Looks a bit like a cross between Bob Ross and Monet. Bob Ross meaning mountain part. And the beautiful water lilies. Just stunning. My goodness. And there is a name way down here. This is one of many paintings. Over here we have a desk that I picked up maybe 25 years ago in Sherbrooke, Quebec. It was at Ashley Furniture, and back then it was about $400. You can find similar things now thrifted everywhere. And this here, the train with the snow globe train, I bought the other day at Costco. It's part of their new collection, the Santa Claus train. And you can hear it a little bit. It's coming from the train sound. It takes 6 C batteries to power up the whole thing. And I purchased these 2 candlesticks at a thrift store. They were, I believe, about $1.50 each. And they're kind of like old world brass copper looking. Very, very nice. I love them. I'm like, okay, I gotta find a place for those. And I picked these candles up at the dollar store. Dollar store candles for me have been hit or miss. And sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. And this poinsettia, it's thick impasto. And that there is 16 by 20. I basically sculpted it and then let it dry, and I used acrylics, believe it or not, when I made this. So I just kind of pull it out and just set it there. The frame is really, really wide, so it can hold its own. It can just sit in the background if you didn't want to put something like that on the wall. This painting here is from Quebec. I have an interesting story about that. My goodness, I bought it. I fell into a little bit of money. I sold something and I was like, okay, oh my gosh, I want to buy this painting. You know, when you splurge on something. This here I bought in Quebec probably set me back around $500 back in the day. And the artist is Odette Paquin. And she was a really, really good artist. I haven't followed her career, but yeah, I bought it in Montreal. I had to have it. That must have been 30 years ago. So it's followed me. It's followed me. Okay, so that's just one corner of the room, as you can see. I decorated the tree last night, and I'm working on a video right now, and a Christmas ambiance video, where is basically this room at night lit up with the tree and candles with Christmas music. So that could be out. If it's out, you will see a link to it definitely at the end of the video. Now this here is called a dumbwaiter, and it's in the Chippendale style, at least I think it is. It has the old ball and claw feet. And I picked this up also in Quebec. Again, 20 years ago. Maybe $300 back then. They're kind of rare. They're called dumb waiters. Basically, kind of like having a waiter around your house who can't talk. So the waiter just is sort of there. Then we have another candelabra here. These candles are the candles that you will see in the video. They were taller. And at the start of the video, the long ambiance video I'm working on, they burned all the way down to here. So I just decided, you know what, this morning I'm just gonna try to light them up and go from there. So I had a good time doing that. But the candle holder itself, if you guys watch my channel, you know that this was a $4 thrift store find. And it looks like it is aluminum. $4. I was walking up to the cash register and people were like, wow, you got that for $4? I'm like, yes, I did. But I turned around and paid $6 for this, what looks to be handmade garland. It's like old wire and beads. So I picked that up maybe a month ago. I did a Christmas thrift video for you guys at MCC, so you might want to check that out too. Oh, I had a lot of nice, beautiful Christmas finds there. And now getting to the corner, the second corner of the room, I could just eyeball it a bit here. So yeah, I painted these ones. This is my version of an old master's painting right there. That one there is 18 by 24. And then I have the pansies. I saw that picture on Pinterest. Did a similar one. And then the roses is kind of a mix. The rose, I still have not mastered painting the rose. I swear, I don't think I ever will. It's such a difficult flower for me to paint. This is one of my favorite treasures, this one here. I don't know if I paid $6 for it. I love it. I love it. Whoever painted it just nailed it with the values. I love it. And this is a needlepoint. You know, I can't say no to a good needlepoint. I understand how much work has been put into those. And when I see one and it's affordable and it really catches my eye, it comes home with me, just like this lady here. You've seen her before. This is really big, this one. All needlepoint. Needlepoint, and then the small, tiny stitches on her face are the small stitches. So this is what we've seen so far. Hope I don't trip over a cat. We've done this area. And the tree. I decorated the tree last night. I was gonna put up the tree video, part of the tree video of me decorating, but I was like, oh my God, I've gained so much weight and I felt so bad. So today is the day I started a diet. Long story short, yeah. My life kind of changed and I wound up sitting on a couch for almost 1.5 years because of my knee. No, I'm kind of exaggerating sitting for 1.5 years, but boy, when you go from being highly active to literally sedentary, they don't tell you that the pounds can creep up because suddenly you're watching TV. And for me, I was snacking and not moving, so it was a double whammy. If you're dieting, give me some tips in the comments, please. Tell me what works. Oh, this has to be centered. I'm going to complain about my dollar store candles in a moment. So these are those painted ones you get at the dollar store. So those are from the video, the ambiance video. And when I blew them out last night, I tried to light them up today. And of course, some of them won't light. They're kind of a one-hit wonder, at least half of them were. But the candlestick holder was purchased new in Calgary. This is huge. My husband bought it for me one year at Christmas. And it was about $120, maybe 5-6 years ago. I wasn't into thrifting then. I would have said, wait, don't blow that much. We can find it cheaper somewhere else, or at least similar. But I love it. You know, when you get a piece that you just, it's like a wow factor, I guess. Yeah, so I found this about, guys, 2 months ago. And it looks like it's walnut, but this is the thing, guys, when you have a belt sander, it's been refinished, but it looks to me, they took the belt sander to it and they scun off about, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches. They went too deep because you feel it here, it goes down. That's belt sander for you. So good intentions, nightmare result. Boy, they must have felt bad, hey? So somebody refinished it, they did like a matte varnish on the tabletop surface and glossy legs. The legs are probably original. They probably gave up and said, that's it. That's it, I'm stopping right there. I'm not gonna wreck it even more. So I picked that up for $20. $20. That's a keeper. That just has something to it. The woodwork, oh, just, it's a keeper. Now in this corner here, well, I'm so happy you guys are with me this morning. Christmas is around the corner and I'm just, I don't know, excited. It's early in the morning and I figured I'd, make a video with you to show you the room that I worked on last night. These are all thrifted. I'm thinking the artists are in Alberta. I'm not sure because I bought a few from this collection. I didn't pay much. It was $5 or $10 a piece. And they're all landscapes. I love it. Little winter scene. Then you have the mountains. That could be Rocky Mountains. I don't know. So $5, $10 for that collection. And then we get more into some more stuff that I did. So this is something that I did based on an old master's painting. I love him. I don't know. There's something about this dog. Look at those eyes. Oh, it gets me every time. It just gets me every time. And then this one here is supposed to be an Afghan dog. Yeah, not my best work, but he looks kind of regal or royal or something. Look at that. This is a dog. And I don't know what I was thinking when I did this bobcat. His eyes just creep people out apparently. A little too something real, I don't know. But I had to do that little bobcat. like the tufts, the ear tufts. I think that's my best part. So, yeah, I do landscape portrait. Oh, I don't know what else is there. Still life, yes, still lifes too. Here's my cat. Hello, Squeaky. Got another cat somewhere. Hi. Looks like a ghost there, creeping around the house, haunting the house. They weren't too bad last night. They didn't wreck the tree. It's still standing. I was happy to see that this morning. Let's back up. We have still another corner to look at. And then we'll go over some of the things on the tree. So we have this corner here. Yeah, there's some things that I worked on. This is not finished. So yeah, you might know this guy. It's not finished though. Don't look at the hands and the arms and the shoulders and her too. I really like that series, Making of a Murderer, and the lawyer, Catherine. I thought she was just so pretty and beautiful. Anyway, so I imagined her a little younger. And again, this is not done. I could imagine her in a beautiful ball gown in a massive salon-style portrait. Okay, why? I don't even know her. But I was just... So the arms are definitely not done. Don't look there, you'll... They look like noodles. But I did like sheer, that sheer mesh that you sometimes see. And it was like, so it looks a little bit black on her skin. And I just, yeah. This is what I think Catherine from Making of a Murderer would have looked like, just a little younger. My gosh, I don't know. I was just swept away. I lost a few weeks of my life enthralled in painting her. And I loved every minute of it. So it's on my wall. It's on my wall. Stephen King, I don't know what possessed me to paint. Oh, Stephen King, I really like him, always have. I loved reading his books when I was younger too. And then this guy here, this is Thrifted. Again, that matches the other one. A little different by that artist that I showed you at the beginning, C.W. Baker. I don't know, what do we have here? Partridges, maybe? Had to come home with me. I gotta clean them up. They smell just a little bit too musty or something. And yeah, I just love this room. I love it. So my paintings were not that expensive, but time consuming for the ones that I painted, obviously. Oh, there's a lot here. I didn't talk about this one. Oh, how could I miss that one? I think I paid $4 for it. And it looks... Oh my God, I don't know, something about it, just something about it. Look how the artist goes to a bit of detail into the face, and then the backgrounds are pretty outlined. Look at that. I don't know, it just seems so old world, Paris, France to me. There's an artist name on the back. I buy stuff. I don't care who the artist is. If it catches my eye and I can buy it, it's coming home with me, and that's the beauty of thrifting, hey? You guys know it. If you guys go out thrifting, you know that you can find really nice pieces out there for cheap, and I just love it. I love it. And this room was really done a bit on the cheap side. On the cheap side. So the tree itself I bought new, I think at the Bay years ago. And it's a tall, skinny one. They're called apartment style trees because you can basically cram it in a corner. It's tall, skinny, apartment style tree. I didn't know. The angel I've had for probably 30 years. And spoiler alert, I just dyed my hair about that color yesterday. Yeah, I never had it that color before. I want a strawberry blonde. Not quite redhead, but it's, yeah. You'll see. You'll see. And I don't know. Just did it. Just wanted to. I saw Nicole Kidman in her latest Netflix series. What was it called? Perfect Couple. And I'm like, you know what? My blonde hair is going Nicole Strawberry Blonde. So that's what I did yesterday. Oh my gosh. Okay. The tree, the ornaments. Most of these are all old except for the pinks. I bought the pinks yesterday. I wound up buying new ornaments. I got them all home. Found out they were plastic. I thought I was buying glass. Oh my goodness. It's okay. I bought all these roses. I mean, if you want to add something really sweet to a tree, the roses are like this. And I bought these at the Bay years ago. I'm going to say 15 years ago, maybe even 20 each stem. And you see it's wired. And then once everything is on, all your decorations on, go and fill in holes with the roses. And you just bring it home. It becomes like shabby chic. Shabby chic. Is that it? Oh my God. The roses, every woman just falls in love with the roses. It's so easy to know why. It just brings it home. It fills in the holes nicely and just stunning. I just love it. The garland is probably from the 80s. I think my mom had this. And I'll have to ask her. You know how you're younger, you start off, you get your own apartment and they give you stuff. So you bring your mom's decorations with you, the leftovers, starting up your new life. And then a train. I bought this in the 1990s on eBay. Paid $50 for it with shipping. I know, can you believe that? And it works. It freaks out the cats. It works though. $50. The rug is brand new. I bought it, to do the video, the ambiance video, just to have something like that. Because my tree skirts get wrecked every year. The cats sleep on them, wreck them. That's just what they do. They do. So I bought a carpet at Bianca in Calgary. Oh my God, it's Bianca Liquidations, Calgary. I go in Sunridge. $49 for that. The rugs, oh my gosh, they have everything. You even have sheet sets, everything there, all affordable, new. Goodness, I love it there. So, and these are just LED lights, Canadian Tire finds. A lot of these are old, like I said, 20 years old or so. But this is the stuff you might find now in thrift stores. The stuff that was bought 20 years ago, even longer. It's all out there, waiting for you. So that's a tour of my French salon art studio, French salon art gallery with thrifted paintings and paintings by little old me. All here, waiting for you to enjoy, to relax with me, dream about Christmas and thrifting and pretty things. I love this. I'm so happy you guys came for a tour in my home today. Really appreciate it. And you might want to watch my ambiance video if you wanted some background Christmas music. Just some beautiful Christmas tree ambiance in this room. Follow the link at the end of this video. I'll have it there as soon as it's up. Thanks guys. Bye-bye.